the Nova Corps building seems a little dangerous.
Interesting. I've picked up a crime taking place near your location. Can you go take a look?
I know it's wrong, but I find that Ronan so dreamy. If only he'd stop his relentless attack on the planet. Maybe they could be together.
close to you. Hey, wouldn't it be great if this was the last crime ever? Nah, a girl can dream.
Any citizens having nearest Kang Councillor or Kang Seller. He may be only a cardboard cutout, but I assure you, he is a great listener.
I do so enjoy sitting next to the central fountain. It emits a sense of mystery, like there's some sort of secret hidden inside.
You. I have need of your services.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations? Hey, give me a hand, will ya?
Who's ready to face some sweet, sweet justice? There's no limit to the scope of my cameo talent. Where's my award for best cameo?
Not sure who's behind it this time, but there's more trouble on your doorstep. Go get him.
shall be writing a stern letter to his manager.
Noticed no one has thought to write a national anthem for our great nation of Chronopolis. So
This is a...
Another crime, and this one's a doozy. Think you can get to it?
At least she doesn't look like your mom this time.
Oh man, now I've done it.
citizens with suggestions on how to improve Chronopolis can submit them to the big chasm surrounding my citadel. While it may look as though your idea is being I actually have a very impressive and high-tech system in place for collecting this data.
How could he just leave like that? I wasn't being unreasonable. I shall be writing a stern letter to his manager. Did the agency send you to finish my house? The last person stormed off and left the job half done. That's the last time I offer constructive criticism. I moved here to get away from the big city. I don't mean Lumeria itself. I'm talking about the big city that appeared above it. I look forward to really settling in here. So quaint. Oh, thank you. Honestly, not another peep out of me until you're done. Zip. It looks marvelous! I had my doubts, but you've done an admirable job. Here, for your services. Yes, this will do nicely. Now it's time for a shopping spree!
The Black Panther is ready to strike once more.
in circles. Maybe I should make a note about that. Where was I going? I nearly joined the note. I hated what the helmets did to my hair.
The Guardians are finally gonna teach that no-good buckethead a lesson.
That carnivorous.
What am I in for today?
I have a feeling I'm in for some strange tales today.
I feel like I'm just walking in circles. I should make a note of my path in future. Maybe I should make a note about that. Wait, where was I going?
Ronan is always so accusing.
You. I have need of your services. As leader of the Sovereign, I took umbrage to being subjugated under Kang's rule and launched an attack against his forces. But we were no match for him, and each of our remote-controlled drones was shot down. What irks me most about this is that some of the drones are damaged but still online, meaning anyone who happens upon them could steal Sovereign technology. I need you to find and destroy them, so this does not happen. A wise decision. While the drones are no longer emitting a tracking signal, we are still receiving the visual feed from each. Use this to pinpoint their locations.
Life sure is great when it's not raining Nova chips.
Do not think to steal the technology for yourself. We may have suffered a defeat, but I still advise against defying the Sovereign.
Those Asgardians next door are pretty impressive. The way they dress and those accents? Oh, what have I got myself into?
I've picked up a crime taking place near your location. Can you go take a look?
Just keep getting stranger.
Oh, snap!
Oh, what have I got myself into?
You've completed your task. Allow me to thank you properly. It seems congratulations are in order. With our technology no longer littering the streets of Chronopolis, the Sovereign can regroup and plan our next assault on Kang. What? You didn't think we'd allow this to stand, did you? Kang must pay for this insult. But I see that you already work towards stopping him. In return for your assistance, I will aid your cause in whatever way I can.
And I've heard the weather is pretty fair. Oh!
Maybe you've already seen it, but some trouble is going down near where you are.
The Terrigen mists gave me my powers, but only I can decide when to use them. Excuse me, do you have a moment?
I don't want to go to work today. So nutsack. Maybe I should just hop on a tango rail and go on a trip. Maybe to that sandy.
It's admirable how many people are adapting to a new way of life in this world, but I can also sense others who are scared or uncertain of the future. As an empath, I can use my powers to influence the emotions of others. I want to use that power to make these troubled people feel happy, even if only for a little while, to help. Oh, thank you. I can sense a few people in this area affected by extreme negative emotion. Let's start looking for them. Perhaps I should have mentioned this earlier, but while I'm with you, the sources of negative emotions will also appear on your radar. That should help us search.
Plant near the Nova Corp. I hope some brave guard takes care of it before it eats somebody.
Close to someone who needs our help. Can you see who it? I just need to get close enough to touch them for a.
Is she a villain? Is he a villain? Is that...
Here, let me help you.
Don't hurt me! Oh, I don't know what you just did, but I feel amazing. I guess the odd crazy person doesn't mean there aren't still good people like you around. I should probably go and apologize to Frank for screaming faker at him earlier. Maybe later.
Maybe you've already seen it, but some trouble is going down near where you are.
It really isn't here. Now I don't know where I belong.
Excuse me, can I just... I think you have something on you.
What? Where? I don't see anything. Huh. You know, I've just realized that this place has a coffee shop almost identical to my old one. I can just belong there until this whole thing blows over. And maybe this place won't have an annoying laptop lady in there all the time. We get it. You're a writer or something.
Oh, this city is so ugly. All those horrible flat... I miss my old view of the mountains. But what if we never go home? I might never see it again.
I'm sorry. Could I bother you for a moment?
What is it? Huh? You know, maybe ugly was a bit harsh on this view. It's definitely different, but I could get used to it. And no one can take away my memories of the old view. I should definitely start sleeping in another room, though. Those lights might be not ugly, but they are not helpful when you're trying to get to sleep. Keep an eye out for spores. Trust me when I say you don't...
did I think it was a good idea to go? Oh man, oh man. I wish I was at home instead of this crazy place.
Excuse me, this will only take a moment.
Huh? Hey, what are you... Oh, hey, I suddenly feel really peaceful. And was the view always this good? I could stay out here all day. So, now that we're in Chronopolis, do we still become part of the world mind?
I'm no longer sensing any of the negative emotions I was before. We did it! The effect of my power may only be temporary, but the new thoughts often lead to longer-lasting realizations, resulting in a general overall happiness. Sorry, I must sound like an advert for herbal remedies. At least, that's what Star-Lord normally tells me. Anyway, thank you for your help.
I'll show them! I'll show them all!
That carnivorous plant near the Novacore building seems a little dangerous. I hope some brave gardener takes care of it before it eats someone.
Kang spies with his digital eye something beginning with Z. It's Chronopolis.
I'll play some Hexagon Blitz in my brain. Just a little bit. If I spend another 2-hour lunch lost in the Hexagons...
Kang is watching you. Always watching.
Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home.
Was thinking I'd take a trip to Egypt soon. I bet the kids would love making sand.
Kang surveillance drone now approaching. Please move aside.
That carnivorous plant near the Novacore building seems a little dangerous. I hope some brave gardener takes care of it before it eats somebody.
I'd say Xandar's
Citizens are reminded that every waking moment of their lives is being recorded for quality and training purposes.
That carnivorous plant near the Novacore building seems a little dangerous. I hope some brave gardener...
Citizens are warned not to approach the Kang surveillance drone. Do you hate safety?
Where am I going? I feel like I'm just walking in circles. I should make a note of my path in future. Maybe I should make a note about that. Wait, where was I going? Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one? I want to... Ready.
So, now that we're in Chronopolis, do we still become part of the world mind? Great. All right!
Ugh. Can someone do something about those awful hanging out? Listening to the guy who
I wonder if that Lemurian guy in the hall is here to see me. He was super rude to me when I went to say hi before.
I'll show them! I'll show them all!
really adore her.
Hello? Is there a better person to do this?
Life sure is great when it's not raining Nova Corps ships.
Just a little bit, though. If I spend another 2-hour lunch lost in the hexagons, the boss is gonna blitz me.
Is not my idea of a good time.
I wonder if that Lemurian guy... He was super rude to me when I went to say hi before.
All right! I'll show them. I'll show them all! You look like someone who can tell a stupid name from a really awesome, terrifying one. So tell me honestly, Taserface is a really awesome, terrifying name, right? Right? And your silence says it all. It's always the silence, or the laughing, never the screams, or the say what? That's such a cool and intimidating name that I was promised. So that settles it. You need to help me. This is totally gonna work, or my name isn't TBD.
So, for not part of the world mine? Cause I was really looking forward to chatting with my great. Who decided to put our city next to an...
Can't believe I missed the lady giving out free Hexagon Blitz t-shirts.
Got what it takes to beat Hexagon Blitz? Let's find out.
A quick message to all you expectant mothers, fathers, and/or others. Have you considered naming your child Kang?
So then he says nobody talks to Taserface that way, and oh boy, you should have seen us crying. I was crying laughing. So good. So good. We did have to skedaddle pretty quick after that, though.
Did you ever find out what all that commotion was over in Zandar? Sounded pretty wild.
Have you got a sec? I could kinda use a favor.
Shame about the museum shutting down. But after that business with those spike monsters getting in, I guess they didn't really have much of a choice.
Why do bad?
Looks like the cybernet is playing up again.
Tell me that big
shield disappearing from Kang's tower mean? Did you hear? There was some kind of incident over in Sakar, in the museum, I think. Don't know what happened, but whatever it was, everyone's now way too scared to go near the place.
All right, get out there and see what these losers think. So what did you find out? Spill it. Think you might have something there.
I nearly joined the Nova Corps, but I hated what the helmets did to my hair.
Guess there could be something to that. So, the spike monster outbreak over in Sakar gave everyone the heebie-jeebies, eh? Good! Yeah, that settles it. From now on, my name will be Spike Face! That's good! And spikes are doubly cool, because not only is it the name of a monster, it's also spiky, which makes it even more dangerous. As thanks for your small part in this, you can call on me for a favor whenever you need it. But, you may have to direct your requests to Taserface, just until all the paperwork goes through.
Hey! Oh, sorry.
This is quite the conundrum. I want to move to Manhattan, but there are so many now. How do I know which one is right for me? I don't think I'd like anywhere too advanced, or too cold, or too colorful. Any ideas? That carnivorous plant near the Nova Corps building seems a little dangerous. I hope some Which Manhattan do you think would suit me?
I'd say Xandar's
Noir, New York! Of course! It's not too advanced, or too cold, or at all colorful thanks to whatever it is that causes that black and white effect. Either way, that settles it. I shall move there! Thank you. Come on, Guardians. How long does it take to beat one guy? I want to go home already.
Hey, give me a hand, will ya?
Jerk.
This is strange to me. Is it from the world of the
I do so enjoy sitting next to the central fountain. It emits a sense of mystery, like there's some sort of secret hidden inside.
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good, considering the place was shot to bits, stomped all over by a celestial, then ripped up and dropped into some kind of crazy limbo world.
I did it! I made another cameo! Gotta add this one to my list at home.
That carnivorous plant.
Excelsior!
Come on, Guardian. Where am I going? I feel like I'm just walking in circles. I should make a note.
Time to swing it to action.
Ronan is always so accusing. Well, I accuse him of being a big jerk. What's in my break? Just a little bit, though. If I spend another 2-hour lunch lost in the hexagons, that kind of blitz me.
Nothing shall stand in my way.
That carnivorous plant near the Novacore building seems a little dangerous. I hope some brave gardener takes care of it before it eats somebody.
I'd say Xandar is actually looking good. Considering the place was shot, it's stomped all over my feet, then ripped up and dropped into some kind of crazy limbo world.
Can someone do something about those awful Kang announcements? Listening to the guy who destroyed our home prattle on all day is not my idea of a good time.
I was thinking I'd take a trip to Egypt soon. I bet the kids would love making sandcastles. And I've heard the weather is pretty fair. Oh. I wonder if that Lemurian guy in the pool is here to stay. He was super rude to me when I went to say hi before.
I do so enjoy sitting next to the central fountain.
Ah, an interesting item.
Awful Kang announcements. Listening to the guy who destroyed our home prattle on all day is not my idea of a good time.
Maybe you've already seen it, but some trouble is going down near where you are.
Come on, Guardians. How long is it to meet one guy? I want to go home already.
My particular set of inhuman powers should help here.
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good. Considering.
Mustache.
Novacore are so cool. Guardians next door are pretty impressive. The way they dress. Oh, so cool.
It's either destroyed or just straight up doesn't exist anymore. Thanks a lot, Kang.
Well, either the situation's getting worse or I am. I choose to believe the former.
Right, Kang's defenses are down. The Guardians are finally gonna teach that no-good buckethead a lesson.
I am Thor, son of Odin, and first in line to the throne of Asgard.
What a Kang-tastic day.
Nova Corps are so cool. So, now that we're in Chronopolis, do we still become part of the world mine? I was really looking forward to chatting with my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-
sitting next to the central fountain. Sense of mystery, like there's some sort of secret hidden inside. Where am I going? Should make a note of my is either destroyed or just straight up doesn't exist anymore. Thanks a lot, Kang. Do something about those awful Kang announcements. Listen to the guy who destroyed our holographic art today is not my idea of a good time.
What's this? Mayhaps an ancient relic of...
Those golden
Oh, when I get my hands on them. Ooh, when I find the rock brain that left my cargo hold unlocked, I'ma kill all of them. I just caught a bunch of no-good bandits helping themselves to my loot. Took care of most of them, but the rest managed to slip away with my goods. Ain't nobody steal from the Yondu clan. I stole that booty fair and square. And now we're gonna steal that stolen booty I stole back. You with me? Smart choice. All right, time to hunt down those thieving bandits and reclaim my booty.
Don't go bringing your villainy around here, you.
I'd recognize that smell anywhere. That's the sweet smell of swag, mixed with the not-so-sweet stench of swag swipers. There they are! Get them! Don't forget to grab all that loot they dropped. We ain't done till we got every last piece.
So, now that we're in I was really looking forward to chatting with my great.
You get it all? Then move out!
I do so enjoy sitting on the central fountain. It emits a sense of mystery, like there's some sort of secret hidden inside. Those golden helmets are so fancy. Oh, everything I need in this town is either...
More of them thieves dead ahead. Time to take back what they stole. That's definitely my booty tumbling out of their pockets. Don't see any more of my treasure here. Let's keep on looking.
Those golden helmets are so fancy. Where am I going? Should make a note of my pal.
Well, looky what we got here. So kind of you boys to hold on to my treasure for me, but let me take it off your hands. Did you grab all the gold? Ain't no good to me sitting in the dust, kid. All right, let's do a quick stock check. 1, 2, 6, 4, something. Who am I kidding? I can't count. But my Ravager's instincts say it checks out, so that's good enough for me. Nice work, Skipper. Hopefully that'll teach the rest of those bandits not to mess with me. I tell you, with all these dishonest folk around these days, you can't be too careful. So lucky for you, you've now got the Yondu clan to watch your back. You ever find yourself in a scrap, you give me a holler.
Interesting specimen. Shame I broke.
Can you answer this question? Well done! How much do you really know about Chronopolis?
The boss is gonna blitz me.
Right answer! Quiz complete! Please collect your prize!
Where am I going? I feel like I'm just walking in circles. I should make a note of my path in the future. Who would like to make a note?
Stomped all over by a celestial, then ripped up, dropped into some kind of crazy limbo world.
Triton is ready to face any danger.
I feel like I'm just walking.
Got what it takes to beat Hexagon Blitz?
Just a little
Let's
bit,
find
though.
out. Think you can keep up with these Hexagons? Copy the sequence 3 times to win.
Well, world's not been destroyed yet.
Disagons put a hex on you? Give it another try. Repeat the sequence 3 times to win a prize.
All right, Kang's defenses are down. The Guardians are finally gonna teach that no-good buckethead a lesson.
Error. Congratulations dialogue 05 not found. Please report to game team.
Don't relax, Agon, just yet.
I wonder if that Lemurian guy in the pool is here to stay. He was super rude to me when I went to say hi before.
You're a sequence repeating machine. You are literally repeating these sequences with machine-like accuracy. Next one.
Those Asgardians next door are pretty impressive. The way they dress and those accents.
These hexagons are coming at you thick and fast. And you need to be ready. Hexagon Blitz. The only hexagon-based game you need this year.
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good. Considering the place was shot to bits, stomped all over by a celestial, and ripped up and dropped into some kind of crazy limbo world.
Pattern complete. And our latest Hexagon Blitz champion is... you! Congratulations! Come back soon.
Make way for the Star-Spangled Man with a Plan.
Until next time! Time for a new Hexagon challenge.
He was super rude to me when I went to say hi before.
I'm sure I can put this to good.
Until next time! Come back soon! Come back soon! anytime for a new Hexagon challenge. Until next time! Come back anytime for a new Hexagon challenge. Come back soon. Come back anytime for a new Hexagon challenge. Until next time! Come back soon.
I don't want to go to work today.
Sisters. Can't live with them. My sister and I have a, shall we say, strained relationship. It's actually quite tiring hating Gamora so much, to the point where a part of me wishes the bad blood between us could just disappear. But let's face it, that's not going to happen. What I need is a sister I don't constantly have to fight. Preferably one that shares my distinct sense of fashion. And one without all that emotional baggage. I need this sister to... Do you understand? Apparently, the Avengers have a facility for assembling life forms to an exact specification. I would probably start there if I were you.
Come back anytime for a new Hexagon challenge.
You know, I like hot and dangerous as much as the next guy, but this is too much.
The image beside... What? You couldn't be. Surely this is some kind of trick. Fine, I'll humor you. Wow, a sister for me? We should engage in bonding activities such as fighting side by side and... Actually, I could really go for some action right about now. Come, new sister, let us seek out some enemies to fight together!
Those Asgardians next door are pretty impressive. The way they dress and those accents? Ah, so cool!
Permit me to ask you some questions to aid in our bonding, sister. What style of hair do you think would look cute on me? If I had hair, I mean.
I wonder if that Lemurian...
Come, new sister. I will teach you much about combat. You lose as often as I do, you start to pick up a few. Yes, sister, that's it! Reduce them all to studs! Take that, Dad! Take that, Gamora! Oh, sorry, bad habit. You're better company than Ronan, at least. I guess there is something to this cooperation thing. Come, sister, let us seek out some more morally dubious opponents.
Who decided to put our city next to an active volcano? I like hot and dangerous. Much of the next guy. This is too much.
I do so enjoy sitting next to the central fountain. It emits a sense of...
You think you can hurt me? I'm at least 70% cybernetic by now. Tell me, what is your... Stop wasting our time. Aim for their shins!
The boss is gonna fix me.
Everything I need in this town is either destroyed or just straight up doesn't exist anymore. Thanks a lot.
Did you try the latest magazine quiz? Apparently, I'm a Miranda.
I know it's wrong, but I find that Ronan so dreamy. If only he'd stop his relentless attack on my planet, maybe we could be together.
Strangers are just enemies you haven't met yet. Pathetic! You are all pathetic! Is your heart even in this, sister? Well, I can confirm that this was a thoroughly ridiculous idea, but that isn't to say I didn't take some pleasure from it. It was actually nice to fight alongside someone for a change. In the past, sisterly bonding time has always ended with me being bonded to more machinery, so this was a welcome change. Thank you, sister. Perhaps we can hang out again sometime.
Well, world...
Have you been rustling the wrong people's feathers in Xandar? I've just spotted a major villain headed that way.
It emits a sense of mystery, like there's some sort of secret hidden inside.
Oh, not you again! Didn't you get your fill last time?
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good. Considering the place was shot to bits, stomped all over by a Celestial, then ripped up—
I've been training! You'll never catch me!
I've picked up a crime taking place near your location. Can you go take a look?
I've been training! You'll never catch me! You just don't know when to give. I've been training! You just don't know when to give up, do you?
I wonder if that Lemurian guy in the hill is here to stay.
You just don't know when to give up, do you?
I am Iron Man. But, you already knew that, right?
You pathetic pests!
Still because I was really looking forward to chatting with my grandpa.
Ow! Stop that! You pathetic pests! You just don't know when to give up, do you?
All right.
I feel like I'm just walking in circles. I should make a note of my path in future. Maybe I should make a note about that. Wait, where was I going? Well, world's not been destroyed yet. That carnivorous plant near the Novacore building seems a little dangerous. I hope some brave...